All right, here's some incredible rain video from Indian School Road, but not the Indian School Road in Albuquerque. There's another road by the same name in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is what it looked like yesterday, where close to 2 inches of rain came down. The streets actually turned into rivers for a little while there. It's all part of a solid monsoon flow, and wouldn't you know it, even though we don't have as good a monsoon flow back into New Mexico, we've got the same kind of weather going on around here. Look at this, flood advisories now down into Catron and Cibola counties. This is until 6:15 this evening, and when we put the radar in motion, well, you'll see why. Line of pretty good little thunderstorms in this area. This is displaced just a little south of where those heavy storms hit in southern parts of McKinley County yesterday. But you can see the heavy rains. They carry right on down to the south, and this area of heavy rain is going to stick around. I'll expand the view so you can see. Moving into Silver City, much of the southern reaches of the Gila and even down towards the Boot Hill. And as we head towards the north, well, we've got some activity here. And this is of big importance for folks around Santa Fe, just coming out of the Espanola area, just missing Espanola to the west and working down towards Santa Fe. Pretty good little thunderstorm. This may cause some problems with that symphony concert. Of course, the concert's not until 7 tonight, so hopefully this will clear on out before then. And even down in the southeastern part of the state, we've got a couple of scattered showers to talk about. Speaking of the southeast, got this photo in actually late yesterday from Dale Mark. I thought it was phenomenal, showing Capulan there and, of course, the lightning strike, and I promised him we would get it on. And, of course, he got it to us by means of pics at krqe.com. And there's so much weather going on out there. Chances are you'll get a chance to share some weather photos with us as well. So the setup really hasn't changed a whole lot heading into Labor Day, but I am going to go ahead and add a few extra showers here in the eastern part of the state. See this little dash line I drew in? That's a little trough of low pressure. That's an area in the atmosphere where the winds kind of come together, and that's going to help generate a few more storms on the eastern plain than we've seen the last couple of days. Don't think you're looking for a washout there. Meanwhile, back to the west and north in those mountains, it's going to be soggy again. Meanwhile, checking out the Albuquerque metro, we've seen the rains north, we've seen them south. This day's not over. We could still see a shower come in, but when it comes to Labor Day, only about a 20% chance of seeing a late day shower out there. And temperatures tomorrow kind of like today. Speaking of which, we've been up to 81. We're 80 right now at the Sunport, and when you see these temperatures around the state, you see that actually today is running a little warmer than yesterday was, and I think we'll continue to see temperatures go up a little bit as the week wears on. So the breakdown is this. Daily dose of showers and storms, yes, they're going to continue. They could happen just about anywhere on any given afternoon, but the overall coverage is going to begin to shrink a little bit on Labor Day. It'll shrink a little bit more on Tuesday and a little bit more on Wednesday. And then late in the week, we could see a resurgence of some storms, especially across the east. But you see your temperatures we're looking at for tomorrow, got to be almost a carbon copy of today. And given the amount of rain that has fallen across parts of New Mexico this Labor Day weekend, really places like the downtown corridor up through Bernalillo and Santa Fe, where we talked about the big activities, we've kind of escaped some of the worst of the weather. But there will be scattered storms for the next few days. That'll be the case in Santa Fe and back into Albuquerque, but scattered is the operative word. Could happen here, maybe not happen there. That's why we keep the radar running, and of course we'll keep it up all night, and we'll be back on Fox at 9 tonight with an update.
I suspect you're going to have a busy week at the Weather Center.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Jason.